Turning now to the weather, a live look at downtown LA, a big gray cloudy sky out there and more clouds moving into Southern California as we brace for the first of two storms on the way. KCAL News meteorologist Marina Jurica joins us now with what we can expect in your next weather forecast. Marina.
Juan, definitely those cirrus clouds, those high-level clouds rolling in are indicative of what is to come. They always are the precursor to the storm, and that's what we're seeing out there. Still very mild temperatures, but not as hot as it's been over the last couple of days as we start to chisel away with 67 in downtown LA, 66 in Simi Valley, 61 at LAX, 64 Laguna Beach, 71 in Riverside, and 73 in San Fernando. So our rainfall as we push into the first of two storm systems will roll in overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. It's going to be a rough Thursday morning commute, so heads up for that. But over the next week, we have a double whammy. We have two storm systems coming in, so we have the potential for 3 to 6 inches of rainfall, and we'll have to keep a very close eye on the second storm system because it's not only situated much closer to us in a direct hit line than from north to south, it's also got the potential to move in on already saturated ground from what's coming in tonight and into tomorrow. So we'll keep you posted as these storms roll in. But now let's break down storm number 1. We're seeing clouds increase as the breezes start to move in. It looks to be quite a windy next 24 hours. Rain starts to roll in after midnight. The worst timing will be Thursday morning. And so I know out and about as folks are going to be driving to work and school, they're going to want to make sure they leave themselves some extra time. Wind advisory already issued for the Inland Empire in Orange County for gusts of up to 45 miles per hour. Worst time frame of that will be early tomorrow morning, really anywhere from 6 to about 11 a.m. Then we've got the high surf advisory for pretty much our entire coastline for 4 to 9 foot waves. Rip currents will be very dangerous. We already have the flood watch issued for roadway flooding, and that is for the bulk of the Inland Empire in Orange County as well. And I wouldn't be surprised if tomorrow we get an urban and small stream flood advisory for the LA metro area. You know where those trouble spots are. So here's the setup. This low pressure is not a direct hit. It's staying up north, but it's a lot of subtropical moisture. And as this jet stream chisel down towards the south, really over the last few weeks, it is allowing for us to tap into that Pineapple Express-like system with that subtropical moisture from Hawaii and plant it right in our backyard. So that will allow for, thank goodness, this fast-moving storm system to drop anywhere from about 1 to 3 inches of rainfall for the bulk of our area, possibly up to 5 inches in the foothills and the higher elevations in our mountains. So looking hour by hour at our next weather futurecast, this is 11 o'clock tonight. The bulk of Santa Barbara into Ventura County already starting to see that rain. Then after midnight into 4 o'clock in the morning, that'll seep into LA County and then Orange County, and you can see those heavy bands will be anywhere from about 4 a.m. all the way through 8 a.m. I know, worst timing ever for the morning commute, but you're going to want to leave yourself that extra time as some of those bands could be very heavy. And we also have a 20 to 30% chance of isolated thunderstorms mid to late morning that will add to some localized heavy downpours. As this shifts out, you see at 10:30 in the morning, the Inland Empire is mainly impacted at this point, and snow elevations will start at 6,000 to 8,000 feet and then plummet to 3,000 to 4,000 feet with that cold air that's going to move in behind. But that won't be until late afternoon into the overnight Thursday. Once we hit lunchtime at noon and moving into the afternoon, we're just going to see bands of some isolated thunderstorms as well as showers off and on. It's a quick mover, so it's going to get out of here and give us a breather day on Friday, which we are going to need to take because we're seeing storm number 2 set up as we head into the latter part of the weekend and then pushing into the work week next week. So 1 to 3 inches is going to be the bulk of our rainfall. A little bit heavier in the foothills because of that upslope lift, and that'll be anywhere from about 4 or 5 inches as we head into the higher elevations. And so snow futurecast, we are going to see resort snowfall with this, especially Thursday night into probably Saturday, because the mountains will continue to pick up on that moisture. About 7 inches when all is said and done at Big Bear, about 3.5 inches at Mountain High. And if you are traveling on the Grapevine tomorrow, especially late afternoon into the evening, conditions will deteriorate quickly as they pick up on about 1.5 inches of that snowfall. Looking at the extended for the LA and the OC Metro, we'll get that breather day on Friday, a few showers on Saturday later in the day. But really, we're looking at this second storm system. We are looking at where it's going to fall, how it's going to affect us, because the main issue is if we pick up on any amounts of rainfall tonight into tomorrow, which we definitely will, the ground will already be saturated for the next storm system, which means flooding will become more of a problem as we head into storm number 2. Back to you, Juan.
All right, Marina, a lot to take in there. Thanks so much.